And it's been another week! Welcome to this week's update. I'm Eliza and I will be your host. Here are some things you should know about me. I feel passionately about the subject of wool. Jane Austen is my favorite author, and I say that Persuasion is my favorite novel by her because I love tales of personal redemption and I think it's underrated. But actually, my favorite is probably Pride and Prejudice by like this much, for the same reasons as everybody else. Very important question. Have you seen the trailer? Jake uploaded it on Wednesday. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I'll wait. I really don't mind. It's way more important than this. Go ahead. I'm waiting. No worries. I'll just go get some water. Oh, it's better. Oh yeah. Water. It was worth it, right? The episode is going to start uploading in a week and a half. Can you even believe it? So what we've been doing over the last week, Jake has been going through and finalizing color corrections and putting in the score and taking care of all these last little bits and pieces that need to be tweaked and put together so that you can start watching the episode in a week and a half. As for last week's update, Craig asked you the important question of which you preferred, his jump kick or his jump punch.
Which one's better?
Both were very, very impressive, but you guys preferred his jump kick. With the jump kick clocking in at 274 votes, and the jump punch clocking in at 108 votes. In my last update in this location, a couple of you actually asked about this behind me here. This is a piece that I made when I was in art school, and it says, "In matters of the utmost importance, style, not sincerity, is the vital thing." It's a quote from Oscar Wilde from The Importance of Being Earnest. It's actually kind of the inverse of my usual belief. I am far more interested in somebody's sincerity than their style, but I really like Oscar Wilde and he's got a way with words, so it's hanging up in the apartment. So in a couple of weeks, Jake and I are going to be hopping on a plane and jumping the pond to visit Jake's sister, Emmy, in England. And I am so excited. So excited. I have only been to Europe once before. I was in Berlin for a week last May, and that was a lot of fun. But I've never been to England, and honestly I know lots more about England than I do about Germany, so that makes it a little more exciting, you know? My question to you guys for this week is, do you have any suggestions for us of things to do while we're in England? We are only going to be in London for one day, so I'm actually kind of stressed out about how we can spend our one day in London. Like, how do I even choose what things take priority while I've got 24 hours in London? And it's going to be our first day, so we're going to be pretty jet lagged. So I don't want to like overextend ourselves on the first day. That doesn't sound fun. I don't want to stress myself out over trying to see 12 things in one day. No. And then the rest of the time we'll be in Bristol, which is where Emmy lives, hanging out with her and her husband, James. So, do you have any thoughts for us as to what we should do for while we're in England generally, or specifically while we're in Bristol or in London? Although, you know, keep in mind we've got time restraints while we're in London, and we're probably not going to get a chance to do a ton. That's it for this week. Signing off, this has been another update.